guys, and welcome to our review for Beauty and the Beast, the live-action remake, Disney remake of the classic animated flick. My name is Scott Ellis. I'm joined here by Tim McGavick. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
All right. Tyler Switolski.
It is lovely to be your guest.
Is it?
It is.
And Adam Franey.
I'd just like to let everyone know I'm clearly the beauty. These three are a few beasts.
That's uncalled for.
Okay, that's rude.
Do we still edit? Can you edit that out?
Can you make me sound less stupid there?
We don't edit here.
Sorry.
This movie, though, directed by Bill Condon, starring big cast: Emma Watson, Dan Stevens, Luke Evans, Kevin Kline, Josh Gad, Ewan McGregor, Ian McKellen, Stanley Tucci,
The Tuchmeister,
among several others.
Yeah, Tooch.
Emma Thompson. Tim, what happens in this flick?
This is the
fresh.
A Tales All the Time. That's it. That's all I got.
Oh,
The classic tale of Belle, who becomes the prisoner of the Beast, a prince who must find his true love before the last petal of the enchanted rose that cursed him falls.
Yes. Tim, what are your general thoughts about Beauty and the Beast? Does this live up to the classic, or what?
I watched the cartoon a lot as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, it was my mom's favorite one, so she always had it on. So when I was a little taller of 25,
Little Timmy Tot.
I watched it a lot.
He's 50.
I was pretty pumped when I saw this because it's like the same music's in it. I was like, oh, it's all these songs I haven't seen since I was like 7.
All right.
Looked shot for shot for a lot of it. And I like this movie. I
like
think it's good, yeah. It's very similar to the cartoon. Like, it's pretty much beat for beat. There's a few things they've added in here and there, a couple songs. But I liked it. Overall. I thought the acting was pretty solid for most people. Singing was good. I thought the Beast looked pretty good, actually. I was suspicious of his full CGI, but he's wearing clothes for most of it, so it covered up most of his hairy body.
True.
What else I gotta say about it in general?
Okay.
Dislikes?
There is like a lot of padding to this. Like, they've added in a few parts that you could probably cut. This is like a 2+ hour movie.
Yeah.
The cartoon's like an hour 25 maybe because it's a cartoon.
This could have easily been 2 hours or less.
Easily, this could have been less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like the whole her getting to the castle took a little while. And then they added a lot more with Kevin Kline's character, the father.
Mm-hmm.
Did not love Kevin Kline in this.
Oh.
I thought he was just okay.
Really?
Yeah, he's fine.
And kind of delving into the backstory of Belle's mother.
Yeah, that's added a lot more to this.
Yeah. They even reference the mother in the first one? No.
She like refuses to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't even think there was like literally no mention of her.
They don't really mention it
at all.
But I thought the Beast was good. He's like a really good villain / protagonist.
Dan Stevens.
Classic. Dan Stevens, who I did not know was in Legion. I'm guessing watching Legion because I've heard great things, and his performance was pretty good.
I'm gonna jump in.
Okay.
I thought it was good. The performances were good, but I think maybe you kind of said a little bit of it, but they didn't really do much different, and the things that they did do differently were like,
yeah, like all the new stuff was
okay.
like, the new songs were like,
okay,
yeah, they're fine,
but nothing really like wowed me, more than the first one did.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty much like the same thing happened, so
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the original, and I like this film, a lot, but pretty standard, pretty safe remake, I feel, for Disney.
Yeah. It's not like the last few they did with Cinderella was it ignored all the music part and they did like a full drama, period piece essentially, right? With some magical elements. Have you seen Cinderella?
No.
That's good.
But I want to now.
It is good.
I've heard it's good.
And then Maleficent was a completely original story. That was an okay movie, but it was like very different.
I heard very mixed reviews.
And then Jungle Book, again, they took out most of the music. They had a few bits of it here and there.
Never seen it.
But yeah, I thought one thing that I really enjoyed though was the visuals. I thought the castle was like amazing.
Yeah.
Like the set design and the costumes.
I could see Oscars for like
Costume design.
Costume design, makeup, hairstyling, and maybe production design.
Yeah, makeup and hairstyling.
Yeah.
Big one.
Yeah.
Big one.
Yeah. But I just thought it blew me away visually.
Yeah.
With those aspects.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that. But yeah, and all the new like iterations of all those characters. Cogsworth and Lumiere.
Lumiere is great.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Lumiere,
Fire.
Yeah.
I know Adam's gonna say
He was
that
lit.
Ewan McGregor probably had a rough accent, I'm guessing, or something like that. But it didn't bother me. I just thought it was an odd casting choice.
But
Like,
I think
why
it's
cast
fine,
the
'cause, like,
Scotsman as a Frenchman?
Lumiere is supposed to be like this really like stereotypical French
Flamboyant,
voice.
yeah.
Like that's what he's supposed to be.
But yeah, overall, I liked it.
Good movie.
Tyler?
Yeah,
I thought this was an okay movie. Did not love it. I had a lot of problems with it.
Really?
Lay him out for me.
Really?
Knock 'em all down.
Okay, lay him out. First of all, Ewan McGregor's accent,
Oh,
or no, sorry, Ewan McGregor's accent was garbage in my opinion. It was
Garbage.
a shit accent.
Shit.
It was completely terrible.
Completely terrible.
First of all, there is no letter in the French alphabet. So
No,
every time I
that's
heard
true.
that, I was just like, nope, that sound doesn't exist in the French language. So like, you need to knock that off. So that was really annoying to me. Totally took me out of it.
Did you think at any point, how did he get this role?
Yeah, the entire time. I was like, why? Kevin Kline has an amazing French accent. If you ever seen French Kiss with Meg Ryan, his accent is phenomenal in that.
Weird, he doesn't use it in this movie.
What's that? I know.
Heard
Like
of
it's
that,
like
but
fuck you. Okay. But it was like this just it didn't
Yes.
like for the first like the actual songs and like the acting during the songs I felt to be empty. Like it was kind of lame to me. Like watching like the acting during like what they were portraying while they were singing. It just felt
I don't disagree.
stupid to me. Like it was just like it was so over the top. When they went back down to the movie, it was just like that acting wasn't what they were doing.
Yeah.
Like it was a little over the top when they were singing.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to point my finger at anything directly, but it did seem a bit like meh. Like when they were singing,
Yeah.
especially.
It just felt like it didn't fit the rest of the tone of the movie.
Like I know they shot a lot of that in camera, like they sung a lot in camera,
Mhm.
but it somehow didn't feel that way. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, it felt very produced.
yeah.
Didn't have the La La Land.
I thought the actual songs like vocally were great.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling in La La Land, for example.
Yeah.
Like they're not like trained singers, so like
I liked that. It was good.
and so Gosling can't really hit certain notes.
Yeah.
But in this film, like everyone was great,
Mhm.
like singing great. Like
Yeah.
Dan Stevens singing was like he had a great voice.
I was actually very surprised by it. Like I thought he was like the Beast voice was phenomenal.
and
Yeah.
Luke
Yeah.
Evans as Gaston.
He was great. In
His voice, like his singing voice, is fantastic. I didn't
Yeah.
know he could sing.
No, I had no idea.
And Emma Watson as Belle, great
Yeah.
as well. But again, it did feel a little overly like produced. Like I wish it was a bit more natural.
Yeah.
So-
Josh Gad's character, I
LeFou?
felt LeFou. I feel was like horribly stereotypically gay. Like I feel like they went like
Really?
over the top with it. Like it was too much.
It did bother me that like his
They're trying to make a
him-
point.
that his being gay was like a punchline for a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of his character was like, it's so funny because he's gay.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just like
It's
that's
just weird. It's a little and kind of. I was like, this
too
is,
much. Stop trying to make a statement.
Like it's
you know?
fine
Like,
to make him gay, but like he doesn't have to be a punchline
yeah.
Yeah.
to like jokes. Like every time the camera would like he'd like flirt with Gaston, and the Gaston would leave, and then it'd be like look for make a little comment to himself or something like that. I'm just like, why? Like why does that have to be a
Yeah,
joke?
exactly. I'm
He's
okay with
gay.
like when I heard that he was going to be gay. I was like, that's great. Like in the original, like he would have been. Like if you looked at like the relationship between Gaston and LeFou, I was like, of course he's
There's
gay.
a little subtext there.
Yeah, like obviously. But then when I saw this, I was like, this is just so not right. Like it doesn't fit. Like they're making him set a punchline.
Yeah, it's weird.
Something that didn't fit for me. I mean, I just
Yeah, it didn't fit. That's not the right term. But
You're
like,
like
it just,
Russia. You prefer
I thought he was pretty funny though. To be honest.
Oh yeah, he was. Funny,
I thought they were funny, but
yeah,
it did seem a little bit like
too much.
okay, I get it. Like he's gay.
Stop beating the dead
Like,
horse.
He's
like,
gay, and it's hilarious that he's gay.
Why
Yeah.
is that
Why not just
even-
make him funny because he's funny?
Yeah.
Not like
He's in love with
because
Gaston.
of his
Okay.
sexuality. That's hilarious.
Why is that even a note?
Yeah.
Why is it like and this is the gay character. Like, how about this is the character?
Yeah.
Why is being gay
Yeah.
a no to?
Or don't even make him gay. It's like he loves Gaston. Like,
I mean, it's kind of like his
shouldn't
character
know
is
whether
like
he's gay or
he's
not.
like
Yeah.
infatuated with
Sure.
Gaston, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So like that's his basis for his character. He's like in love with his like friend.
So like, just do the same thing they
So like
did.
I get it. Kind of
Yeah.
has to be a bit more upfront, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
guess.
know what I mean. But
So like,
It
Anyways.
shouldn't be news. The character's gay. Is what I'm saying.
yeah. So there was a couple, like, off the top of my head, I can't remember the other things where they'll come back to me as we get into spoilers. I think.
You're
No,
not
it's just-
glad about Gad? Is that what you're saying?
I think his casting was good. I really enjoyed him. We were talking to Steph earlier. Shout out to Steph, a friend of ours.
Shut up.
She said James Corden would have actually been a cool pick for that. Like, actually, I think that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't think he has like the same kind of squirrely acting that Josh Gad had.
Squirrely.
It's true. Like that's kind of
He
like
is
it fits
squirrely.
well. But like I think he
was perfectly cast.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job.
I think James Corden would have been fine, but I think
Josh Gad
Gad is
did a very
too
good job.
perfect. And Gaston too, like
Yeah.
Luke Evans.
Luke Evans,
kidding
dead
me?
on.
Yeah,
He
Literally
looks
dead
like
on.
Yeah.
Gaston.
I do think like most of the casting in this was pretty dead on.
yeah.
There was some like iffy ones, but then some of the picks like Ian McKellen as Cogsworth
Yeah,
can't lose
Yeah.
there.
I have one other big
Gandalf.
issue. It was what's the big song from Lion King?
From Lion King?
Or sorry, from Lion King, from Beauty and the Beast.
Jesus, man.
Sorry.
I was
Be Our
gonna say
Guest?
Be
Be Our
My
Guest.
Be Our Guest.
I was thoroughly underwhelmed by that song.
Really?
Yeah, I thought like
It's like the one they did like most accurate to the cartoon.
no,
Like so over the top.
but the thing is like it to me visually like there were some parts where it was like okay there is a big part of it, but then like the rest of it I thought was just like visually I thought it was just underwhelming. Like I wanted to see like full huge like
Fireworks?
yeah, like I wanted to see like so there weren't huge fireworks though.
I think there literally not
There was
fireworks.
literally fireworks.
There was like I think one scene where they did that, but like in the entire movie it's like
I kind of agree though, Ty. Like I love Be Our Guest from the original, and
amazing song.
yeah, it was quite accurate to the animated, but to do it what they did in 2D animation is a little different than what you have to work with in 3 dimensions, right? In live action.
Yeah.
So I was expecting a little bit more from that
Yeah.
from what we've already seen. Like we've already seen it, so like you got to do something a little. Everyone's waiting for it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's coming. Everyone knows it's like the hit song.
To me they downplayed it.
So you gotta like blow us out of the water, and
Yeah.
it kind of was like, okay, they did the same. They
Yeah.
did the same thing. They didn't want to like elevate it anyway. So,
Mm.
well, I enjoy the song, and I thought it was done good. It was just like, this is the same.
Yeah.
Apparently they weren't going to do any of the songs originally. Did you guys read that?
Yeah.
And the director said...
0 out of 5. 100%. This movie would be nothing without those songs.
That's what the director said.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys are literally insane. You have
Yeah.
Be Our Guest and you don't want to put it in the movie?
Yeah. Stupid.
And then they're like, you're right.
Yeah. Like, so like that. Those are my negatives. Like I probably would come up with a couple more, but like it was a good movie.
Yeah.
But
It just
shit.
to me it doesn't hold
But
a
it was
candle. It doesn't hold
It was
like
good,
it doesn't
but
hold a candle to the
0.
original.
Really?
Fuck it. 0 out of 5.
Adam, we haven't heard your thoughts yet. Give us a little general impression. Beauty and the Beast.
General impression, eh? Well, I was not excited for this movie because I don't remember the original one. I saw it when I was like 5. So, this was all very new to me. This Beauty and the Beast
Story.
story. Who knew?
Film.
I like this movie a lot.
Really?
I thought it was very good.
Very good.
Shockingly. Yes.
Maybe because you don't have any frame of reference.
I'm pretty sure that's why. Yeah, I just had 0 interest. Like back when the trailer came out, you guys were hyped, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, like,
Yeah.
I don't care. I wish I cared. But then, I don't know, it just really impressed me. I thought first of all, the realistic tone of the visuals of how Cogsworth and Candle Boy,
Lumiere.
Lumiere and Dresser Woman, and all those great characters, Dog, Footstool. I thought they looked amazing, like the CG and everything, like just looked real.
Yeah.
And the Chip, gotta love Chip,
I love Chip.
love him, love the guy.
Who doesn't love that? Good old shit.
Like the characters were just so strong. I thought they were great. I get Ewan McGregor's accent like wasn't necessarily good, but I did think it fit. when you're talking about like converting an animated over the top story, it was funny and like kind of charming.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame his accent considering there's like
Wasn't
people that have
accurate.
British accents in this movie. Like
Yeah.
the accents are just all over the place. So like, why not have a guy that has like
Not much
super
accuracy
stereotypical
there.
French.
Like
Yeah.
it's clearly in a French setting, and
Yeah.
they're all speaking random accents.
Here's the thing,
Right.
like, I come from like a heavy French family. Like my entire
You do?
dad's side. Oh yeah, my entire dad's side is all French, and so like,
Bonjour.
from Paris, and so like to hear this was just like it was like, ugh, it was like grating. Like I couldn't stand
Did you
it.
feel it was racist? A racist stereotype of your people?
No, I think it was just shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ewan would be very disappointed with you. I thought Dan Stevens was almost like amazing. I want to say he really, really impressed me.
Yeah.
I know that can't be his natural voice, right? When he's in beast mode.
I mean, I've seen a table read, and he goes pretty deep with his voice.
Yeah,
Shit.
I thought it was like digitally altered.
There might be
Like,
some. There might be some.
Because he did really well with that.
You could see him emoting through the CG face.
Yeah,
right.
the face-
Now, I heard that he had to learn how to walk on stilts to do all the mocap for it, and he had to learn how to dance on stilts.
Actually, I kind of see that. Like when he's like walking through the library, you see like a big shot of him. He's just kind of like standing like
So-
this. It looks kind of awkward.
that kind of
makes-
blew my mind.
Bonus points.
Yeah.
He didn't just like mocap the face and like
And
he,
he wore
just talked over it.
Bangs also. I know that.
He like acted through the scenes like and just right. And he was
Yeah.
on stilts to get
He
the
was
proper height.
insane.
Like I assumed it was because he was injured in like the scene before by like the wolves. So I was just like,
It was probably that.
Yeah.
Probably that.
Yeah.
That. But
yeah, but like it's just that's really cool then.
I thought his comedic timing was pretty
Yeah.
Very good.
because Beast had some pretty funny moments. Yeah.
He was charming. I thought the dance choreography was cool, like or just the choreography of the giant, bigger musical numbers.
Mhm.
Didn't necessarily love Emma Watson singing. I thought her
Really?
voice was very flat.
I'll admit it wasn't as like captivating as I wanted it to be.
Yeah, I also thought her character was just kind of boring. Like I didn't think Belle, which like you would assume is the heart of the movie, like she wasn't the heart for me. I didn't care about her. I thought she was very 2D. I thought that the Beast was super complex and Dan Stevens killed it. I thought
Yeah.
Lumiere and all
Same
them
in the
were great.
cartoon. She's kind of
Is that right?
she's
She's the
okay.
same. She's the
They
same.
fleshed her out a little bit more in this one with the mother
Really?
back
The
story.
mother, the
yeah.
mother story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I wish there was
Not
more
good.
payoff there with the mother, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Not payoff
kind of- you-
at all. Like,
right?
was there
I
any?
mean, she didn't know why her father left her mother. What happened with her mother?
Yeah, that's right. I kept expecting something.
Well, I mean, we'll get into it a bit later in spoilers, but I just felt like, okay, yeah, there's a bit of resolution there, but then, like, it didn't add anything more, really.
Yeah.
Like, it was a bit unnecessary.
Um,
I wish I would delve more into her a bit more than her mother, but anyways.
I'm blank. Oh, I have to disagree. I loved Be Our Guest.
Really,
Yeah.
visually.
Yeah, it was my favorite part. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably it's my favorite
It
scene.
felt like toned down for me. Like it was just.
I'm not gonna lie. Like awoken the inner child in me when he sang the first line. It was pretty velvety smooth by Ewan. I must admit. I kind of got maybe a little misty-eyed of nostalgic overdose. I did. I was like, "Oh shit, this is what we're all waiting for." And I thought the humor was good. It really charmed me. I liked the whole thing. I guess we can get into it in spoilers, but there was a certain scene that I thought was uber cringe and garbagey,
Uber cringe.
uber cringe.
All right. Well, do we want to give our ratings and then move into spoilers then?
0 out of 5 for Ty.
Yeah.
I'll start off. I'm going to go with a heavy 3. Heavy 3 out of 5. I think this is a solid flick. Definitely worth checking out. I feel like it could have been stronger in some regards, but I think a decent adaptation of a all-time classic for me. Yeah. Tim?
Light 4.
Light
Light
4.
4, yeah.
Wow.
Liked it a lot.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Shut up.
Pass.
This is a 3.
A 3.
No.
Well,
You gave it a heavy 3. It's one rating up.
That's fair.
Okay.
Technically, not even. Well, I'm gonna have to spite you, bud. It's a 6. I don't know what you guys think. No, it's a 4. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I can see it going up to a
Shocked
4
me.
on a rewatch for me. I think.
I think it's the impressed. It gets like an impressed bonus, like considering I didn't care. Like I cared so little.
Okay.
The fact that I'm like, fuck, I actually had a really good time.
On a rewatch, my rating could change.
It could be a light 4.
I could.
I was kind of flip-flopping between light 4 and heavy 3.
I think when I watched it, I was just expecting it. I was expecting too much. Like, I was
See,
expecting
yeah,
it to
we
be-
have like polar opposite
yeah.
going in.
You're expecting
you were hyped.
yeah.
I was not.
So that could change, but I'm sitting pretty happy with my 3.
All right. Well, we're moving on into our spoiler section now. So if you guys haven't seen Beauty and the Beast, go check it out. Everyone's watching it. It's I think it set the record for March for the box office for the opening weekend. Beat BBS domestically at least.
Thank God. We can all agree that's a good thing. Yes, that it beat BBS.
Yeah.
Great.
So check it out if you haven't, and then you can pause this video, come back to us, and we're getting into spoilers. So
You've been beaten by a movie that was made 25 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
So is there anything that we want to mention? Adam, you had something specific. Cringe.
Oh, God.
Uber cringe.
This is too much pressure. I can't. I loved every scene. I'm sorry. No, the scene of where they all turn back, all the animated objects turn back into humans, I thought was fucking horrid.
Yeah.
Like, horrid.
Yeah.
Like, it almost brought it down to a heavy 3.
What of them just being like, oh, like you're back.
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Like,
See,
Ian
what?
McKellen with, like, the, like,
Monaco.
off mustache.
Oh,
and,
okay.
like, ooh, like, not speaking, just, like, grunting. And Ian McGregor just looked terrible. Like, I don't know. I thought everyone was terrible.
Seeing him, like again, going back to Ian McGregor, seeing him, like, speak, like, when he was normal was so much worse.
It was worse.
It was
I
like-
liked Lumiere, like, as
Yeah.
the candlestick, but yeah, in human form, I was like, oh no.
Everything he
Yeah,
says, like,
yeah.
off screen, like, is like when he's back to his human self, like all the lines he says are like off screen. 'Cause you don't actually see, he goes,
how are you?
ah, ha, ha. He just like you just see him laugh, but then he's like one line and it's off screen, and I thank God, because if I had to see him say that, I would have gotten up and left.
And like Emma Thompson, like zoink ding, like diving down the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, oh my little chip, how are you?
Yeah.
Like
What
just
was
so garbage. Or like
Did you go to like the
Cockney.
Ewan McGregor school of accents?
That wasn't Cockney. Hello, Chip. How are ya?
Yeah.
You sound like someone's selling papers on the side.
Yeah, Emma Thompson was not like that at all. You're right.
I thought Emma Thompson was great as.
She was, but
Mrs. Potts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just seeing them all in human form,
It takes you out of it, right?
Cringe is the only
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
And it was so like
No problem with it.
zoinky.
Can we talk about? I mean, it's such a cheap thing because like we all know how it ends. Like
I didn't remember. Thought they Rogue One did. I'm not gonna lie. For half a second.
because that moment when they all bit the dust
Yeah.
when the final rose petal fell and like, everyone dies.
It was like Toy
Basically,
Story
I was
3
like-
mode.
And like the dog,
They're doing it. Oh, that was so sad.
like the bench, like
Yeah, he flips on his
flips over.
back. I was like,
Yeah, I can't speak anymore.
And like all the like couples,
love
like
you,
finding
my
out that they're like their second,
fucked up,
like
man.
their significant other like died basically.
I love
And
that.
their sadness was like, oh fuck, this is dark. But like I knew that it's all gonna be fine in the end.
Yeah.
It just so it was a little
Kind
bit
of
cheap,
knew.
you know. But you know, I thought it was effectively done.
When Beast says "I love you" to Belle, or she says "I love you" to him when he's dying, a kid in my theater bawled, like literally, like no, like crying, screeching. It was great.
I gotta. There's one big thing that I really hated from this. I'm going back to hate.
This is
Yeah,
really
I'm going back to hate.
Shit.
Fuck, this is like a
Heavy
1.
4.
I watched
I hated it. It's
the
fun.
Enchantress, whatever her stupid name was. I hated her
Agatha?
completely. Agatha. Could not stand her
What?
at all.
What was to
There was
hate?
nothing there.
Exactly.
I was indifferent. What-
She was just there. She was so unnecessary. All the stuff that could have happened,
Yeah,
like
you're
in the
right.
movie,
What a bitch.
could not. Like it all could have happened like it happened in the movie. She didn't need to be there. Like
She had
that
to-
just.
what do you mean? had
She
to
looked
enchant
like, first of
the
all,
village.
she looked like Tilda Swinton, which really bugged me. And then like I saw her do like that stupid sorcery thing, which like was like orange magic, looked exactly like fucking Doctor Strange. Like, and I was just like, I was getting so mad just watching this happen. I was like, you're not supposed to be there.
Cumberbatch would have been a good
You
Beast.
have weird nitpicks, man.
Like,
Man, no, like she
didn't bother
wasn't.
me. I
She
don't
wasn't
get it.
in the original. Like that. Like
Was
that
she not?
bug. No,
The Enchantress?
there's she's there for like 1 second
No,
at
she's
the
not in
beginning with the. She's like they show like a hunched over hooded woman with a rose, and that's it. That's all they show of her in the original, and I was happy with that. She didn't need to be in this. Her character was so redundant.
Sounds
She was
to
brought back to
me-
life, but he was brought back to life by the rose, not by the fucking.
yeah, it was like
Enchantress.
by the spell itself.
Yeah.
like, accepted.
I was like, oh, you died? Oh, you know what? No, I'll give you a second chance. I'll bring the time back a little bit, bring you back to life. I'm doing this because she's a fucking sorcerer
Doctor
supreme.
Strange.
It didn't bother me because I understand from like a screenwriting point of view, like they wanted to like have it like bookended, like tie in with the same character, like causing it. It didn't bother me. I get it. It makes
fucking
sense.
irritated me.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm jacked up right now. I do
Doesn't-
not like it.
Dare I
Yeah.
say, I think you may hold the original a little too close to your heart, and you're very, very against any minor tweaks.
It's just it
They
was
affect you more
if they
than
tweak
me.
if they tweak it to make sense because it's live action, that makes sense. But this was just so
They
unnecessary.
did.
She didn't need to be there. The
They
spell
just
was broken.
explained why it was necessary.
Why you justified it.
He
You
doesn't
didn't
like
you didn't say
it,
why it was
so
necessary.
therefore-
It did not need to be
It's not
there.
necessary, but like I understand.
I agree, it's not necessary.
You're making it
For,
make
for-
sense.
for the modern audiences to kind of make sense for why these things happen. Like I get it.
For the 1% that hasn't seen or can't remember the original, I did need the refresher. But it's shit, you're right.
No.
Is there
0 out
anything-
of 5.
You guys have anything else spoiler wise?
I'm gonna get a headache now from all this hate.
Oh, rage. Erg.
I mean,
You're a real beast.
Dan Stevens going full beast and like
that was
wrecking people was great.
that was pretty great.
Yeah, that was gangster.
Yeah.
I did not expect that. That was sick.
Holding up Gaston.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not a beast. And like
Oh,
frozen back into that.
shit. I gotta go see
They
that.
had to treat Gaston's death like pretty PG.
Yeah.
What?
I was expecting him to like rip his throat out or something.
What is it less PG in the original?
No, it's the same, but
Yeah.
it's live action. It could have been. So.
The,
Should have ate him.
I thought the wolf scene was done really well.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
wolves looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
The wolf
Like,
I
had
did
a-
notice that.
He like picked them up and like threw them
Yeah,
around.
he's just hucking wolves
Yeah.
around. I was like,
I was like, I didn't expect this. This is fire.
Yeah, that was really well done. That's
I mean-
the one thing. One thing they did.
Yeah,
well.
that's all you
One.
did. Bill Condon.
They got one.
We can discuss a little bit what happened with Belle's mother. They explain that she got the plague, and that's why Belle's father left her because at her her wishes. It was
Savage.
her mother's wishes that
Oh.
they
You're sick?
they
No.
left so
No.
they that they would survive.
Take care of yourself.
But again, like I kind of said, okay, fine. We learn the resolution of that story, and we get to understand why he's a single father. But why? How does this fit in? Why does this fit in? I don't care.
it didn't that didn't need to be there.
That didn't bug me as much.
Baffling. but yeah, I mean it is a little odd. Like the story itself, like how she, somehow she's like strong, independent woman, and yet somehow she falls in love with like her captor. I don't know. It just seemed a bit.
Yeah.
It seemed a bit odd for her character
He's a charming
to
dude.
do that.
He is charming.
Like there was this. It's like the second she learned that he was a little bit, a little bit more book
Something
smart.
sweet and
Yeah.
almost kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those lyrics from the song.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's a minor nitpick. But is there anything else you guys want to bring up?
No.
No, I think it's
Then
good.
it's amazing.
Well,
no.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
It's a decent flick.
Yeah. I had some.
good movie.
I had some. It's fine.
Well, I think that'll do it
So-
for our review for Beauty and the Beast. Tim, where can people find us?
You can find us on iTunes at Upper Real Late. All of our old audio's there. You can follow us on Twitter at Upper Real Late. And you can find us on YouTube. It's probably where you're watching us right now.
Yeah.
At Upper Real Late. And you can find me personally on Letterboxd at Upper Real Tim.
You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram at Up Real Late Podcast. You can also find me on Letterboxd at Up Real Tie.
You can find me, Adam, on Twitter at Franny25 and Instagram and Letterboxd at UprealAdam.
Yeah, you can find myself, Scott, on Letterboxd at UpRealScott. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like below. And if you want to join our discussion, leave a comment as well. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like our stuff. And as always, keep it real.